It's a real privilege to be here. I want to use this opportunity to thank our Vice President's wife for giving me this opportunity to be here. And I'm a fashion designer. I never believe in bag. I'm not a bag person. But now, with this concept, I can be making bag for myself. And with the certificate, I will hang it in my shop to train other people.
Ina farin ciki da wannan abin da manyanmu suka yi mana, ina kuma godiya da mun gode Allah ya saka musu da alheri. Da mata mataimakin shugaban ƙasa Allah ya saka mata da alheri. Mun gode Allah ya bada lada. Wannan abun ya zama taimako a rayuwata. Na gode. Zai taimaka min kuma ko da aure ne zai taimaka min da 'ya'yan da Allah zai hore mu. Na gode.
It takes us about 2 weeks to do this thing, and you need to be disciplined in terms of acquiring this training, because you can see a type of bag I have made here within these few days. I'm very happy. I thank the initiator of this program, the Step Up program.
When I came, I have been able to actually achieve a lot. I've been able to achieve bag making. I was there for about 2 weeks ago, and the training was so perfect and so fantastic. I want to thank the Vice President's wife for this beautiful initiative. She has actually tried by putting this package together. I pray that the Almighty Lord continue to give her the idea and bless her for her wonderful job.
It's been so wonderful taking this class, and this class is one of the best I've ever heard, because in less than 3 days we started the program. Many of them has brought what they've done so far, and it's really amazing seeing things people could do, what they have inside of them, that they needed somebody to bring it out from them. They needed something to share them up. They needed somebody to give them the guideline to start this in them. There are potentials. But thank God for this initiative being laid down by the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mrs. Olufunsho. She's been a good mother.
Hi, good afternoon and welcome. This is Bentv, Sky 182, and you're watching us here live from London. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a pleasure to have you with us. I guess you must have been watching a video clip. You have seen some of the things that we're going to be talking about. My name is Yemi Akinola. Welcome to the special edition that we have for you this afternoon. I'll be talking with Her Excellency, Mrs. Olufunsho Amosun, wife of the Executive Governor of Ogun State, Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I'll allow her to tell us why she's here with us today in London. And of course, we've got some other guests on the studio. Welcome to today's episode of special program that we have for you. You're welcome, Your Excellency. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Yemi. Thank you for having us here.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about why you're here. Some of us know, but for the benefit of our viewers who are looking at you and saying you look splendid here in London, what are you doing with us here this afternoon?
Thank you. I'm here in London with some beneficiaries of the Step Up program of Her Excellency, the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in person of Mrs. Dolapo Oshibajo. Her Excellency has been doing wonderful work through the Step Up initiative. It's an initiative where trainees are actually given the opportunity to learn new skills and benefit from them. It's a free program, completely free to the beneficiaries. They're taken through skill acquisition programs. At the moment, or as of today, as you'll be seeing during the course of this program, the trainees with me here, or the beneficiaries I should say, because they've actually graduated, have been taken through a program or a skill of bag making. They've been trained on how to make bags from the local fabric, and they're here today and they will show us some. However, speaking generally about the Step Up program. It's an initiative of the wife of the Vice President, as I said, that has been ongoing since 2009. Yes. Mrs. Oshibajo, Her Excellency, is naturally a passionate lady. I've known that she's actually been ministering to miscreants, I would say. I hesitated to use that word, but they are like children that reside under the bridge, a lot of them in Lagos, places that we dread to go. She actually goes there without any security. I mean, this predates the time that she became the wife of the Vice President. She would sit there. I mean, she has a book that she's written, which is called They Call Me Mama. And this refers actually to the boys under the bridge. I don't know whether they were only boys, but let's say children under the bridge, who she just goes there to talk to and minister to like a mother. And this kind of shows us the kind of person that Her Excellency is. In line with that, one of her other initiatives is what we're exhibiting here today, or talking about today, where, like I said, lots of people have been put through skill training programs. I understand today that the number of beneficiaries that have been through this program total or are beyond 3,000. And I think why I'm here is that about 500 of them, or over 500 of them, actually come from Ogun State. So we have benefited immensely from this program by way of having beneficiaries that have gone through that training. And I would like to stress again that it's always free of charge. The training has actually given the beneficiaries opportunity to be exposed to the international world. Take, for instance, now we're here in London for the African Fashion Week. And through the Step Up program, the beneficiaries here have been given the opportunity to come and showcase what they have learned through the Step Up program. And
so it's moved from domestic to international.
Precisely. And I don't want to preempt, you just need to see the bags that these ladies and other beneficiaries have made. They are of international standard and quality. And even I would don one, and I'm sure that anybody who has the opportunity to actually see these bags and know where they can be obtained would be interested in purchasing these.
Well, thank you so much, Your Excellency. I'm still going to come back to you. I still have a couple of questions to ask you, but I think that we need to have a word as well with the beneficiaries of this wonderful initiative. If you have been watching, there has been a clip that has been running telling us or showing us some of the things that have been produced by the beneficiaries. And of course, as you heard, we've now moved the standard from the local domestic production to international production and exposure. Can I start with the beneficiary from Abuja? Please introduce yourself and tell us how you got onto this initiative and how it has changed your life.
My name is Apollonia Talatu Osareti. I was trained in Abuja. Actually, the training came up last month, and I opted to go in for it. And it was actually free.
Last month?
Yes. And it was actually free. We didn't pay any money for it. And then we went through the course on bag making. Actually, I've always been interested in doing things with my hands. I'm actually a trained vet doctor, but I sew. I love sewing and making things with my hands. And so when I saw this opportunity, I just opted in for it, and I went in, and it was very interesting. I got to learn within the short period how to make these bags, and they're truly beautiful. Every day I look forward to doing something. Actually, my sister here was one of the people that trained me.
Wow.
Yes. So,
okay, you said you started just about a month ago.
Yes.
Can you tell us, were there certain criteria that you had to meet? I mean, you already have a profession, so did you look at it and think these are for dropouts? It's not something that I'd like to get involved, even though I want to acquire the skill, but maybe the environment is not conducive. Did you have to be male, female, of a certain age, or what? Were there any criteria?
There was no criteria.
Absolutely not.
Actually, when somebody met me at the training, she said, I thought this was for, you know, there was a word she used, I can't remember exactly now. So I said, no, I'm interested in learning, and
you seized the opportunity.
Yes, and I've come here to learn.
Okay, let's speak with a young lady from Ogun State. We understand you actually trained Abuja beneficiary. Please introduce yourself and tell us when you started on this initiative.
My name is Mrs. Ajayi Adelari. Then I started this bag making this year, early this year.
Wow.
So I love it very much. Because I am a fashion designer before.
Okay.
But one of my sister-in-law called me that, did you like to train about bag makers? I said, yes, I love it. That is why I train.
So how long did you have to train for? Because she said you trained her. So that means you've become a trainee, a trainer yourself. You now train other people.
And
so how long did it take you from that status of a trainee to a trainer?
Just a week.
Oh. Your Excellency, this is sounding more and more interesting. Just a week. Yes. And you were able to acquire the necessary skills that you needed. In a while, we're going to be looking at some of the things that you ladies have been able to produce. But Your Excellency, this started in 2009, like you said, an initiative from the wife of the Vice President, and has moved on. I understand it moves from location to location. So everybody in Nigeria at a point in time will be, be able to benefit from it. Tell us, why did you key into it in Ogun State?
Oh,
well, I was going to save that for last, but just tell us briefly.
Well, the wife of the vice president actually does come from Ogun State. That's first and foremost. I must state that. However, anybody that knows me knows that I'm actually a stickler for vocational training. Okay. Sorry, I almost lost that word. Yes, I am a stickler for vocational training, because I believe when you acquire a skill, then you can earn a living. I mean, in the spate of unemployment that is in the nation and in the world in general, and especially being a lady, taking into consideration the values and traditions sometimes in Nigeria, whereby there's a tradition sometimes, especially during childbearing ages, that you can't go out there to work, or sometimes due to traditions in some places, the husband doesn't want the wife to work. If you have a skill, then you can work from home, you can earn a living from home, and that's why I'm always speaking or encouraging ladies that sit there and I say to them, there's no need for you to sit and twiddle your thumb. Just learn a skill, and then you can earn a living. And so in line with the vision of Step Up, I mean, as soon as I heard about it, I was really, really in awe. I was, you can see that I'm stammering and stuttering, because the thing is, I am very, very impressed with this initiative. It's wonderful that it is something that predates the office. So this just shows that this is something that comes from the heart of Her Excellency. So hearing about it being something that's in line with my passion as well, of course I was happy to be part of it.
500 delegates. Surely your state must be really, really, into it.
Yes.
Can you tell us, from Abuja, what was your impression when you acquired the skill? What was your impression about the whole thing? What did you think about the training that you had been given, so that you can encourage somebody out there that is thinking it's not doable?
Actually, when the trainers came and we started the training, I think we kept increasing daily the number of people who were now coming in for the training. There were a lot of people were coming in. Even those who were working in offices were opting to take out time to come learn. And at the end of the day, it was like there were possibilities. There were lots of things we could do with this training. You could, aside what we had been taught, you just look, you can make virtually everything with the Ankara. It just made us to look at this Ankara in a different light, that you could do a lot of things, beautiful things. even with the Ankara. And in fact, now I carry my bag proudly, and even while coming to this place, I stopped over in Lagos because I had to take the flight from Lagos. And right there in Lagos, I got some orders for bags.
Wow.
And I was wondering, okay, how am I'm going to send, I'll find a way of sending the bags. I just told, I love your bag. And I want something like this. I want you to do this for me. And I said, okay, I can. And it's so exciting, it's interesting.
Okay, that's good. Oyeyemi, I know you're a bit camera shy, but can you tell us, what are you doing in London? I mean, you're doing bags, Ankara style, and you trained over a year ago, and today you find yourself in London talking about these bags. Why are you here today?
But I'm here.
Okay, show us one of those. Show us one of the works you've done. Maybe that would help.
Yeah. This is one of the bag I made.
Wow. Okay. Can we find that, please?
Do you have any of yours here?
Yeah.
I can see one on the floor here. I don't know whose it is. But I've seen quite a number of these bags. Actually, I believe that the initiator of this program has gone a step further and has personalized the bags. I've come across some of the names that Her Excellency has actually given some of these beautiful bags. You've got some of the names there too. Yes, we need to share that. Yes, you need. Yes, please do.
We have some that are called Orente.
Orente.
We have Olorire. We have Idayato. Origumere. Your Excellency?
Yes. No, you're doing a fantastic job there. However, I would like to say as well that, yes, we've spoken a lot about these bags being made from Ankara. They can also be made from Adire. They can be made from Ashoke. They can be made from any of our local fabrics here. So that's why it's really, really impressive. I mean, they can be made in line with orders. You know how we do Ashwebi.
Okay, Your Excellency, can you show us the bags a bit? Can you put the bags there so we can actually have a look?
Which way do you want the bags?
Turn them around this way. Okay, yes. So we can see them a bit more. That actually goes with your outfit.
Yes. You might need to make me one. And that's where I was going. I'm sure part of the vision of Her Excellency is that, you know how people place orders for Ashwebi? Yes. I mean, these are the opportunities that they've expose these young ladies to. The sky is actually the beginning for them. You've seen in Nigeria, it's one of the cultures and traditions when we have ceremonies, weddings, and people actually wear the same kind of fabric. So they could actually place orders for souvenirs for people, just like our lady here was explaining. I'm sure they do throw pillows, they do cushion covers, they do curtains. They've opened them up to so many opportunities of what these fabrics can actually be used to. And apart from, I know we're speaking a lot about the bag making initiative, but a lot of their colleagues have actually been taken through other skill training programs as well, like soap making, disinfectant, photography, hall decorations, all under the Step Up initiative. So it's not just limited to bag creations. Just like the lady said, it's about working with your hands. It's about believing that you can earn a living if you desire to do so. It's a vision which actually takes the ladies or the trainees, even those, I mean...
Do we have men? Do we have men in this?
Yes, in the Step Up program, under the Step Up initiative, they do actually have men as well.
So it's not...
it's not restricted to... No, it doesn't discriminate at all. I think it's in line with the vision of getting people off the road, off the street of unemployment, and actually getting themselves into income-earning positions. And isn't it actually absolutely amazing, just from what Mrs. Ajayi said here, she learned within a week. So it just shows that you just need a visionary leader, just as we have in Her Excellency Mrs. Oshibajo, to sort of like mentor our lady, to just tweak your mind, to say, okay, so maybe you've gone to university and you've learned this, but you can't earn a living that way because the jobs are just not there. But there's so many other things you can do with your hands, just by being creative and looking inwards, which is what they do under the Step Up initiative, whereby you can earn a living. There's so many things in demand.
Your Excellency, I'm sure you agree, even when you do have a degree, a lot of us, we've got that degree, but that doesn't stop us from following our passion. She has, a job that she's doing, and despite that, you've been able to come out and earn something from your, creative skills, which is very good. I was asking Oyeyemi a question earlier. She was a little bit, shy to answer. What are you doing in London? If I asked Her Excellency, it would seem as if she's promoting, but you are one of the beneficiaries of the initiative. So tell us, why are you guys in London today?
Well, basically we want to bring this, we want to take it globally. We're not restricting it to Nigeria, we're not restricting it to our communities. We want to take this African fashion, want to take it globally. And then at the same time, it also will help, for me personally, it will help to widen my horizon and broaden my perspective concerning what I can do and how far I can take this. So for me, I am seeing possibilities. I am seeing an avenue for us to also bring this thing, not just, like I said earlier, not restricting it to Nigeria, but also taking it to the outside world.
Okay, so what platform is that going to happen on? I mean, you're here in London. Where are you going to take it?
Going.
You have to tell us a little bit about that. The African Fashion Week, that's what I wanted you to talk about.
Yes.
Well,
if I could just come in there.
Okay, Your Excellency.
Yes, so this is where I was going. Yes, that is the desire of the beneficiary from FCT, but she's been able to actualize that by virtue of being given the opportunity by the the organizers of the African Fashion Week in London, who have actually given the beneficiaries of the Step Up initiative the opportunity to come here free of charge to actually come and exhibit what it is that the lady has been speaking about. So yes, they desire to take it globally, and a lot of other people do, but how many people get the opportunity to actually actualize that? Exactly.
That. It's another thing for a platform to be available.
So based on the feedback, I believe that the African Fashion Week has got from what the beneficiaries of the Step Up initiative have been doing, because you just need to see these bags. I've seen several on them on display. I am sure that that was enough for the African Fashion Week organizers to say, yes, this needs to be showcased. And in line with that, they provided them with this opportunity. They gave them free slots to come and exhibit their wares. And we believe that the ripple effect of this will take this on a global level. We're on the international level already. We want it to be global.
Okay.
But I know once they see the bags,
they'll love it. Okay.
They'll love them.
We do have a caller. Thank you so much for calling in. Can we have Ola? We have Ola on the line. Okay, we're going to come back to Ola. Your Excellency, you were talking a little bit about the London Fashion Week. Can you tell us when and where, so that if people are interested to see some of these products, they know where to catch you? Yes,
so that will be happening or taking place at the Olympia Hall in the Exhibition Centre in Earls Court.
Okay.
Is it in Hammersmith? Hammersmith, on Earls Court Road, I believe it is. Yes.
9th September to 10th September?
Yes, 9th September to 10th of September. Please come one, come all, come and see the bag. Seeing is believing. You'll get to meet the beneficiaries. You'll be able to speak to them. They can tell you how they got from their original point to where they are here. And please come with your debit cards or Visa cards as well. Make sure you make a purchase. And if you don't make a purchase, then at least place an order. And if you don't place an order, at least spread the word. So we're calling you all to come in and have a look.
To add to that, there will be an exhibition of the products between 4 and 8 p.m. on Saturday, the 10th of September, I believe. So if you want to see how you can carry your bag, if you want to have a look at the Ankara outfits that have been made, Adire, whatever it is, even if you're interested in Ashoke, envelope, just come in between 4 and 8 p.m. on Saturday for that special exhibition. Of course, the stands are open between 12 and 8 p.m. tomorrow, Friday. We have another caller. Good afternoon. Who's calling? Hello, good afternoon. Okay.
Okay. I wonder if
All right, Your Excellency.
I wonder if the cameras could zoom in so that we can give some of our viewers a sneak preview, because, yes, I think the ladies have hoarded their best ones. And even though I won't give the viewers all the ones here, because we want them to actually come to the exhibition centre, I would like, if possible, for them to zoom in and have a look at some of the other bags which have been made. Is that possible?
That's okay, yes. I'm sure.
So what do I do? Hold it up? Oh,
Yes, hold
right.
it up a bit and open it.
Well, open it.
There's a popular one there that I've heard.
Is that
something? Yeah, Odayato.
This is Odayato. That is, it's different. But you have to say it's different with attitude for it to be a proper translation. Like, my bag is different with attitude. And that's the Odayato actually.
Yeah,
that's yeah. So you can see some of them are in like the shape of the Chanel bags that you normally buy, but this is in our local fabric, and they've been nicely done. All the popular shapes, it's reflecting all the popular shapes that we normally carry with ladies. Come one, come all, see, look. You really need to see this in real life for you to actually understand how wonderful and amazing these bags are. Look at all the colors, look at the shapes. I mean, you just need to say, oh, I'd like this bag in this fabric, and they can do it for you.
Wow, that's good. Oh, this is a little bit similar to the one that we have.
Yes, but they can come in whatever size you want, whatever shape you want, and you're not restricted to the ones that you can see here. You could actually come in and say, I'd like this particular shape of bag.
So for you to see that it's not just on paper, this is a finished product.
Yes.
The samples that Her Excellency was.
And just as we were saying that it could be done in all sorts of fabrics, this is this is like we call it damask. We call it the damask fabric.
Yeah.
And
mixed with suede.
It's actually ashoke. Yes.
Oh, silk ashoke.
Yes.
This is beautiful.
Yes. So just to reiterate that it can be made in any fabric that you want. And they're very durable, and the styles, as you can see, I would believe you'll agree that they're very fashionable as well. So please come and place your orders.
All right, we'll be going on a short break. Please, the phone lines are still open. I understand we're having a bit problem getting our callers in. But do keep trying. Her Excellency is still here when we're back from the break. Don't go away.
It's a real privilege to be here. I want to use this opportunity to thank our Vice President's wife for giving me this opportunity to be here. And I'm a fashion designer. I never believe in bag. I'm not a bag person. But now, with this concept, I can be making bag for myself. And with the certificate, I will hang it in my shop to train other people.
Ina farin ciki da wannan abin da manyanmu suka yi mana. Ina kuma godiya da mun gode Allah ya saka musu da alheri da mata mataimakin shugaban kasa Allah ya saka mata da alheri mun gode Allah ya bada lada wannan abun ya zama taimako a rayuwata na gode zai taimaka min kuma ko da aure ne zai taimaka min da ƴaƴan da Allah zai hore mu na gode.
It takes us about 2 weeks to do this thing. And you need to be disciplined in terms of acquiring this training, because you can see a type of bag I have made here within these few days. I'm very happy. I thank the initiator of this program, the Step Up program.
When I came, I have been able to actually achieve a lot. I've been able to achieve bag making. I was here for about 2 weeks ago, and the training was so perfect and so fantastic. I want to thank the Vice President's wife for this beautiful initiative. She has actually tried by putting this package together. I pray that the Almighty Lord continue to give her the idea and bless her for her wonderful job.
It's been so wonderful taking this class, and this class is one of the best I've ever heard, because in less than 3 days we started the program. Many of them has brought what they've done so far And it's really amazing seeing things people could do, what they have inside of them, that they needed somebody to bring it out from them. They needed something to cheer them up. They needed something, somebody to give them the guideline to start this in them. They have potentials. So thank God.
Hi and welcome back. If you've just joined us, we're having this special edition on the Step Up initiative of the wife of the Vice President, Mrs. Oshibajo. And of course, we've been joined today by our honorable guest of honor, the wife of the Governor of Ogun State, Her Excellency Mrs. Olufunsho Amosun. We've also been speaking with a couple of beneficiaries of the Step Up initiative. And we have with us here in the studio one of the officials of this initiative. He's going to talk about what it takes to be part of this team. Before we go on, though, we do have a caller, Mrs. Omakaro. Good afternoon, ma. Mrs. Omakaro on the line.
Hello, can you hear me?
Good afternoon, I can hear you now. Thank you for joining us. What have you got to say?
My name is Mrs. Omakaro. First of all, I should say that I'm from Ogun State.
You're from Ogun State, okay.
In this country.
Okay.
I'm originally from Ogun State. I was just calling to celebrate the women on what they've achieved and what they're doing, and also thank Her Excellency Ms. Amosun for bringing them. Just two questions I wanted to ask, basically. Would this be available for us to, I would like to say, if I take such a workshop in London, is it something that will be available in the future? Possibly have a day or, a few days workshop whereby we can avail ourselves to participate? And also, second, I did say two questions. Are these bags available online for purchase?
Okay, thank you. I think the questions are directed at Her Excellency.
Oh, right.
Yes, ma'am.
First question was about organizing a workshop.
Yes.
It would be fantastic if we could sit down and discuss that, about how the trainers, because now they've graduated, so if they could actually come and collaborate with you and train some people here, that would be fantastic, because it's in line with how we want the initiative to go, or how Her Excellency, I believe, would want the initiative to go. She has sown a seed, and I believe that she would be happy for it to germinate in any which way that it can. Today, it's being actualized by the trainees who have now graduated, exhibiting the wares. If the trainees now become the trainers on a global or international platform, collaborating with people around the world, that would be fantastic. So in answer to that, I believe that's a yes. The second question was...
Are they going to be available online?
Oh, yes, they definitely will be available online. As of today or this week, they're actually available for you to physically view them at the Exhibition Centre in Hammersmith on Earls Court Road today, at the African... Sorry?
Tomorrow.
Sorry, from tomorrow, actually, at the African Fashion Week here in London. So you can go to Earls Court at the Exhibition Centre. I believe it's called the Olympia Hall. And you can actually see these bags on display. And you can place an order there. And if you don't like any of the ones on display, or you don't like the shapes, you can actually have a customized one ordered there, and would organize how that would be delivered to you. And definitely from there, they will be online. You'd find the website, or would give you the website and how to place an order from there.
Thank you. Coming to you, Mr. Dominic, you're one of the officials of this wonderful initiative. Tell us, how has it been for you being a part of this organization?
Honestly, ma'am, it has been a great experience too, because when the Step Up team came to Imo State,
Okay, you're from Imo State?
Yes, from Imo State, yes. How to bring youth, young people all over the state to come and benefit from this great initiative of Her Excellency Ms. Dolapo Sibanjo. So when they came, everybody was excited. Even the cameramen also, even also learned. Me, I also learned. And from Imo State, it wasn't only the Ankara product. We use our local fabrics too, like the Ishiago.
Okay.
The plain
so
dolls.
Anything local, anything that can be sourced locally.
Yes, fabric.
Wonderful.
Yes, to make, and also have sneakers, have ballet shoes, we have slippers, and bangles and earrings customized.
Okay.
Yes.
So I understand that these are a few of the other products that have been done by this initiative. It says here Ikene Rocks. So if you'd like to zoom into that. So we do have we have ample. There's so many. It's been used in a diverse number of ways. Okay. So Dominic, what did you train in and how did you become an official of the organization? Briefly, because we need to.
All right. From Imo State, I was the official because we brought them. We had to bring in the youths, the young people, especially the men, to come and benefit.
The young men as well. So
yes.
Both young men and women. It's
yes.
not just the women.
And it's not. They don't just train them. It's train the trainees. When they train them, they go back and train others.
Okay.
And you know, in the southeastern part of Nigeria, they have this August meeting. So right now, what the young guys did was go to different local governments in their localities and yes, get the women there during the meeting, produce bags for them, customized bags for them, and they are all doing well.
All right,
yes.
then. Thank you so much. On a final note, we're going to have to round up soon. Your Excellency, thank you so much for your time. And of course, Abuja, you've been wonderful. Can you tell us what are the other initiatives that are happening in Ogun State in line with this initiative that people can key into? You must have a lot.
There are quite a number. Just as I mentioned a while ago, under the Step Up initiative, they do several skill acquisition programs. Like I said, I've witnessed a soap making one. I've witnessed where disinfectant has been made. But under the bag making initiative as well, it's not just limited or restricted to bags. Like we have phone case covers, we have cushion covers, we have curtains, we have anything you can think that a fabric can be made of. Take, for instance, this is a phone case cover that has been made from Ankara. Several of them there, just as I said. So just think anything in terms of skills. They do hall decoration. I mean, and I believe that the Step Up initiative is actually very responsive to demand. So whatever else that comes up in the very near future that that Her Excellency realizes is actually in demand, I'm sure she would put a program together whereby people can be trained. You've noticed and you've realized that the training period is very, very short. It's an impactful program. It's a responsive one. So it's not limited to restricted numbers of skills. It's whatever skills are in demand that the Step Up initiative would train in. At the moment, as we've said, they do soap making, they do disinfectant, they do the bags, they do hall decoration, and there's actually a very, very long list. But outside the Step Up initiative, in the person of Her Excellency Mrs. Oshibajo, they actually reach out to the youth in general, mentor them, and just make sure that they lift them up to be self-sufficient and balanced individuals in the society.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. And thank you so much, all the way from Abuja and Imo State. Hoping to see you guys tomorrow at the exhibition. And of course, I'm watching out for that special catwalk that you guys are going to do with your products on Saturday. Thank you very much. If you've just joined us, well, you've missed a wonderful show. And if you did enjoy the show, thanks for staying on. Until I come your way again, my name is Yemi Akela. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
It's a real privilege to be here. I want to use this opportunity to thank our Vice President's wife for giving me this opportunity to be here. And I'm a fashion designer. I never believe in bag. I'm not a bag person. But now, with this concept, I can be making bag for myself. And with the certificate, I will hang it in my shop to train other people.
Ina farin ciki da wannan abin da manyanmu suka yi mana. Ina kuma godiya da mun gode Allah ya saka musu da alheri da mata mataimakin shugaban kasa Allah ya saka mata da alheri mun gode Allah ya bada lada. Wannan abun ya zama taimako a rayuwata. Na gode. Zai taimaka min kuma ko da aure ne zai taimaka min da 'ya'yan da Allah zai hore mu. Na gode.
It takes us about 2 weeks to do this thing, and you need to be disciplined in terms of acquiring this training, because you can see a type of bag I have made here within these few days. I'm very happy. I thank the initiator of this program, the Step Up program.
When I came, I have been able to actually achieve a lot. I've been able to achieve bag making. I was here for about 2 weeks ago, and the training was so perfect and so fantastic. I want to thank the Vice President's wife for this beautiful initiative. She has actually tried by putting this package together. I pray that the Almighty Lord continue to give her the idea and bless her for her wonderful job.
It's been so wonderful taking this class, and this class is one of the best I've ever heard, because in less than 3 days we started the program. Many of them has brought what they've done so far, and it's really amazing seeing things people could do, what they have inside of them, that they needed somebody to bring it out from them. They needed something to share them up. They needed somebody to give them the guideline to start this in them. There are potentials. So thank God for this initiative being laid down by the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mrs. Oludolapo Osinbajo. She's been a good mother, she's been a role model, she's been a wonderful woman.
Step up, love Nigeria, step up. Step up, love Nigeria, step up.
Step up, love Nigeria, step up.
Step up, I love Nigeria, step up, I love Nigeria.
You own your own business. Do you want to expand your network and increase your sales? Well, advertise your services with us here on Ben Television. Ben Television Sky 182. We are here to showcase you and promote you to our diverse viewers. Call us now on 0208 808 8800 or email us at bentelevisionuk@gmail.com. We are here to serve you.